Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Old School RuneScape news. Today we're going to be talking about the new quest that's going to hit the polls in Old School RuneScape, which is called Song of the Elves. Let's first talk about the quest requirements that you would have for this. The first requirement being the completion of Morning's End Part 2 and the Making History quest. Both of those would need to be completed, along with the skill stats of 70 in Agility, Construction, Farming, Herblore, Hunter, Mining, Smithing, and Woodcutting. So needless to say, this quest is going to have a few requirements. So let's kind of get into the after the quest, kind of what you could be looking for. There's going to be a new sort of currency, which will be the crystal shards. These are obtained through doing activities around the quest zone that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. So from this, you're going to get crystal shards, which you're going to be able to use these shards to do a number of things we're going to get into later. You can use them in Herblore to get higher level potions and things that are better than just regular super combat potions, which is really the meta at the moment. But anyways, let's kind of jump into the content as it's in order, and then we'll kind of talk through it all, and then I'm going to go over all of the poll questions from this week as well. So what you're going to have is some different interactions or mini games or things that you can do within the game after you complete this. This is really a whole new tier that's being added onto the game. The first thing that was covered more in the last blog that was posted on this is what's called the Gauntlet, which is going to be a dangerous minigame. So all hardcore Ironmen, beware that if you die, you will lose your status. But it will have a decent loot table, including what possibly, depending on this poll, will be crystal armor, which is going to be a new ranged armor that's being added into the game. It's going to have a pretty cool set bonus. If you have all three pieces worn, you're going to receive a 15% damage boost and 30% accuracy boost while equipping the crystal bow. So for some low levels in Iron Men, I know this will really help when you're trying to fight Jad. The big catch to this armor, though, is that it's not going to be tradable. It's going to be armor that you're going to have to get and then keep. So all be untradeable, and of course you're going to have to complete the quest to even be able to get it, to also even be able to equip it. How you would create this armor as well, since you're going to have to do it yourself, is that once you have the crystal armor seeds that will come out of the gauntlet, you'll need 74 crafting and 74 smithing as well. Next up will be the enchantment seeds that you can get from the Gauntlet drop table. They can be combined with crystal seeds and crystal shards to make a stronger version of the crystal bow, shield, or halberd. The requirements in order to upgrade these will be 78 smithing and 78 crafting. The blade of Saldor, I'm going to go with Saldor, is also an item that will come off of this same drop table. It's a sword that's going to be equivalent to the new rapier. I'm not going to try to even pronounce that because I'll know I'll mess it up. But this blade can come off the drop table, and then it'll be the equivalent to the rapier. But the thing about it is it's still going to be untradeable. So it'll be nice, especially for Iron Men who maybe have bad luck with the loot table. If they can get this, it would be a better increase for them. In addition to all this new equipment and the quest, there's also going to be some cool things like a new agility course that's going to require 75 agility. And they stayed at 90 agility. You're going to get about 56k an hour doing it. Alongside this quest, there's also a new dungeon that's being proposed that will contain Dark Beasts, Cuirass, Necreals, Blood Elves, Bloodveld, Water Fiends, and Moss Giants. Regardless of this dungeon passing, one update you're going to see is that Dark Beasts are going to be removed from the Kourend Catacombs. So just keep in mind, if you're killing your Dark Beasts there, you're not going to be able to continue to kill them there. Some of the other updates that are being proposed is also a new tree called the Crystal Tree that will be used with farming, and you can get your shards and seeds and things like that. Again, all of this is completely untradeable. It would require 74 farming, and it'll take about 8 hours. And it'll yield about 13.2k experience, so it'll be right there with magic trees, really. But again, it'll be a lot cheaper option, but it will require actual farming to be done. Also, a key note in here is for the Enhanced Crystal Chest and Infinite Teleport Crystal, but those are pretty self-explanatory, and if you want to know more, the link in the description will be to the blog post. The next thing here is also going to be the Divine Potions, which we talked about just a little bit ago. The way that these will work is that when you drink from one of the potions, it's going to boost your level, and it's going to have a renewal effect that's going to make it where for 5 minutes, you don't lose that effect. So what does that mean? It means if you're at 99 strength and you go ahead and you take a drink of this potion after you've created it, it'll stay, your stat will boost to 118, and it'll stay there unaffected for 5 minutes. I'm also going to show on the screen, you're going to see a list here of all of the potions you can make and the Herbler requirement that they will have. And last but not least, there's going to be another tier of Hunter Implings released into the game, as well as the new Achievement Diary. Again, these are things that you can read on the post. I wanted to cover the big things so that we kind of got through it. I didn't want to spend too much time. There's really double the length of this video to go into detail. But for those of you who don't want to read through these long posts, I made this video just so you can see it and kind of know the highlights from it. So thank you all for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like this video. And if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please continue to support. And I do welcome all feedback. So please just let me know what you think I could have done better or what I did well. Thank you all.